Greetings, beautiful Earthlings. Greetings and welcome. I am Kimber Heels, and it's Tarot Tuesday, and I have a message for you guys. It's not really me who has the message, it's your spirit guides through the Akashic Tarot deck. I've been very called to this deck for our read this week in particular. And I've been getting a lot of really good reads out of this deck this week. So, this is our final phase of the waning moon. We're in the crescent phase right now, and Friday the 16th is our new moon. I think it's Friday the 16th. So we still have some of the last quarter energy this week going into new moon. We ought to be kind of rounding out all of the energies and karma that we sort of corralled up in the new moon phase, which was 2 times ago that I saw you guys. So, what we're asking for this week is another collective message. I'm really trying to bring forward as much energy of unity as I possibly can. And I encourage you all to invite that vibration into your hearts as well. So, before we get a card for this week for the Conscious Collective, why don't we take a breath so that we can blow out any potential blocks that we have to this message? And this is the card because it's jumping, so we'll save that for after our breath. So, wherever you are, seated or standing, inhale through your nose. Feel your ribs stretch and your diaphragm expand. Hold your breath, and as you exhale, blow it out with force. And when you reach the bottom of your breath, push out with a sigh like and then one more time. Inhale through your nose. Inhale, hold it, releasing any tension or blocks for this message. And as you exhale, blow out any negative blocks. As I was shuffling, the top card kind of slipped and flew, and then now we have a prophet coming into the frame. So I really have a good feeling about this message this week. So this is the Queen of Keys. This is a feminine energy. I have been pulling feminine energy all week long. I've been feeling the need to express the conscious collective's need for more feminine energy for my whole life, really, but especially this last season. And so the Queen of Keys represents a really powerful individual, obviously feminine energy. A couple of weeks ago, we got a message about the masculine, divine masculine. So this season right now, especially with Mercury going into retrograde, which I didn't mention initially. So coming into the full moon on Friday, we're going to be fully into Mercury doing a retrograde action. So when it's normally going in a certain orbit, it's going to be going backwards with perspective to us on Earth. And this is going to be manifested as a kinetic pull, a connective kinetic pull. So you guys are just going to be feeling a little bit more high strung. You can expect your devices to act up a lot more. And ironically, Mercury is going to be in retrograde until November 3rd. It's as if they planned these things. I don't know. So I would just, and this is not even necessarily, I suppose I am starting to already begin to pull from the Queen of Keys, is that with the nurturing energy of the divine feminine that we're being called to channel right now, is to have patience and nurture yourself. And remember that above all things, no matter what happens in your life, You deserve not to feel anger or to especially allow anger to remain within your body and to create sickness. We all deserve to have an outlet that's healthy. You totally are entitled to your anger. I know what's going on right now. Even though I'm not commenting on it, I see what's going on. I have what I feel are my most appropriate outlets for the emotions that come up when I'm exposed to some of the ugliness that's going on right now. So, just because you guys don't see me expressing it in the same way, I like to think that, we grow through what we go through. So the Queen of Keys is going to bring us a message for that. So she really represents a woman of authority, sensitive, helpful, and thoughtful, confident in her authority, but always happy to celebrate the success of others. This is a message that I have to ding the bell on. One of the most powerful things that you can do as far as manifesting more blessings into your life is to celebrate the successes of others. Jealousy is a blocking of your blessings. So if you have a problem with jealousy, the first thing that I would recommend that you can do is to face that and to find some sort of healthy outlet with that. Therapy is very, very helpful. If you can find a therapist that you click with who can help you get in touch with your true self, it can change your life. So if that's an issue, the Queen of Keys is bringing you the energy to step into this higher feminine energy of abolishing this jealousy. Celebrate your fellow queens. We are all sisters, so this is one thing from one woman to another. And then as far as just on the conscious collective, like I mentioned, knowing that we're coming into this Mercury retrograde, embrace the divine feminine with regard to like talking yourself down and not throwing tantrums. A lot of you might be feeling like you're wanting to smash your phones because they're like running really slowly. So, especially with the Mercury retrograde, it's self-employment right now is a really good focus. Positions in investment, increased authority, as well as creativity. So, the major message coming through with the Queen of Keys, especially when we are considering the Mercury retrograde, considering coming into the new moon, which means new manifestations, as well as the general message that with the new moon and the waning moon phase that we're in right now, is that you're going to be getting what you're giving. So, whatever vibration you're putting out, this is what you can expect to see more of. If you're complaining a lot, if you're complaining about the things that you lament in life, this is a message that I brought through several times before. This is what the universe will continue to bring you until you start kind of like ignoring the things that are bringing you down and not bathing in them and putting out what you are trying to manifest into your life. Then you will start to see change in your life and feel change in your body. So the Queen of Keys is going to help you with that, with her strong divine feminine energy. And I just realized I wore this Shira shirt, and if I were to have chosen a Queen of Keys shirt, it would 100% have been Shira. So allow Shira and the Queen of Keys to both bring the same message of nurturing divine feminine energy, but also be a warrior against all of these negative energies, all of the negative voices. I know that there is a strong persecution vibe right now out in the conscious collective, and I've been clearing this persecution vibe. I have been clearing the persecution vibe all month long. Really, but all what I'm trying to say to you guys is whether you're channeling Shira or whether you're channeling the Queen of Keys, it's the feminine energy, but it's also the warrior spirit that's going to get us through this Mercury retrograde. So it's like you're going to have to accept sometimes that your computer's going to be crashing. You're also going to be having communication issues with other humans. But you're also coming into a new manifestation phase. And if you can just harness the feminine energy, you can sort of skip around all of this energy that we're not wanting to pick up with the retrograde. And just be nurturing and first and foremost, taking care of yourselves right now. Take care of yourselves first. Fill your cup so much that it overflows and fills the cups of those around you. And that's the message for you, Earthlings. Thank you so much for your gift.